What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and I'm checking in from home. I'm guessing by the time this video comes out, I've been on the road for a while. I've probably slipped in some road reviews from over in Europe, but I still have some beers at home trying to get into, although I just don't know when these videos will come out. So the beer I have right now is a beer that I found in my beer fridge that I had picked up from the Amon Amarth Crew bus when we were cleaning the bus out at the end of the Pantera tour back in September. I totally forgot about this beer, just got shoved in the back of my fridge. Hopefully it's still good. This is the Planet Utah from Silver Reef Brewing Company out of St. George, Utah. Since it's a beer from Utah, I imagine we picked it up when we did our show in Utah, which would have been mid-August. So this beer is a little bit old. Unfortunately, there's no candle date that I've seen so far on the beer. There's a place where they could have put a nice candle date, but it's just not there. So like I said, this is Planet Utah. It's a double India Pale Ale. Comes in at 8% ABV. It's got this like alien pouring a beer on the can art. And this can art, it's like a can wrap. It's like a plastic can wrap. That says, brewed with true grit. Silver Reef Brewing Company in the heart of St. George, Utah. Attention Earthlings, a new double IPA has landed. Well balanced with deep malt and elevated hop character. And that's everything on the can here. And we're going to get on into it. This can is a little soft, which has me kind of concerned. Because, I can squeeze that pretty decently. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but that's pretty soft for a can here. So this beer might not be good. Luckily, I did get to try some of these fresh. And I know what I thought about that. And I can discuss that if this isn't a good beer. That pop had no hiss. It's kind of what I was afraid of. Poured into the glass. As you see, I'm hard pouring this. That is very worrisome. That head, I really struggle to get a head on it. I should say on Untapped, this gets a 3.64 with 823 check-ins. Beer Advocate was a no score. Get a nose on it. It's got a tropical scent and a little bit of malt sweetness. In the can, I get a little bit of that bittering hop, but it's tropical with some maltiness. Again, between the age of the can and I realized how soft that can was. I'm really worried this is a bad beer. Color, that's a dark orange color. Can't see through it at all. And that head was really weird. It's a milk bubble-like head. I really hard poured this one, and I could not get a really much of a head out of it. But that's like a khaki milk bubble-like head. I didn't realize. I really kind of worried about this beer. Oh, 8% alcohol. Maybe it's held up. I'm more concerned with how soft that can was. Like maybe it wasn't canned properly or something. We're going to find out, take a drink, and see if it's good or not. Cheers, everybody. Well, I went in for a second sip, so that's a good sign, right? A little bit boozy. A little bit of evaporative booziness. There's no carbonation to speak of, which could be because of the age of the beer. It is bitter. It is a lot of bitterness on the tongue. I'm surprised with the age that this hasn't become like a malty, sweet, sickeningly sweet beer. There's a slight bit of sweetness to it, like a slight little bit of malt to it, but the can says it should be deep malt, so I expect some of that malt in there. Little bit of tropical fruitiness, but not very much. It's bitter, like hop bitter. Little tiny bit of malt sweetness. And a little bit of booziness. Luckily, as I said in the beginning, I had this beer when it was fresh. So I do have a reference for it, which is why I decided to review it anyways. Because I think with the age of this can, and it being as soft as the can was, I might have considered just sink pouring it, but tasting it, it seems okay. But when I had it fresh, I had given it, not that I regularly score beers on my channel, but on Untappd, I'd given it a 3.5, which would definitely give it a deserving horns up. And even as it is now, I would give it a horns up. Again, a little bit worried about how soft that can was, but the flavors are there that I remember. Other than, I believe it was the tropical, the fruitiness of the beer was much more forward in the flavor, much bolder when I had it fresh. It's still a good IPA as it is. I mean, this is a double IPA, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's a double IPA. Still held up well from, I guess we picked it up in mid-August. This is now mid-January. So overall, it's not a bad beer, even with that age and my worry about it being soft and not having a lot of carbonation. I would definitely pick this up again. I would drink it again. Like I said, even without knowing that I had it fresh before and knowing what I thought of it before, I'd still give this a horns up. But knowing what I know, or having the ability to, or opportunity to try it fresh first and then come back and review it, it's definitely worth a horns up. Definitely worth going and picking up. If you see Planet Utah and you're into double IPAs, I would definitely give this one a try, especially if you're in the Utah area. I don't think I've had anything else from Silver Reef Brewing Company before. I'd really like to try some more of their beers. And if you're watching Silver Reef, please put some dates on your can so I know if this is in date still or not, because there is no indication of date whatsoever anywhere on the can. But thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. And as always, embrace the adventure.